And I'll use the old nut to push the flange. And then we'll pull that off and then I'll put a new nut on it. What a drag. I mean, I haven't put the snap ring in yet. I just stuck this in to see if it was gonna spin with the vacuum seal where it's at. Thing back up, make it all crazy again. You shake that whole axle and it will move this shaft on the front, allow you to get your lockout lined up and unaligned. That metal right there moves when you spin the axle. See, it moves with it. And I think it was hitting the side of the freaking knuckle. Damn it. That side over there, still got the forward one. We haven't taken it back out. This is now good. Whatever it was, I think I must have, it was grinding horribly bad. Now it's good, everything's all together. We could put it all together and go ahead and keep going, drive it tonight. Julie's...
They're redoing my root canal.
She's got a root canal tomorrow. Now I need to get a new updated seal and a new vacuum seal because I'm gonna have to pull the updated seal out to get the collar that goes on the inside to get it back in. I don't know if we can pop that seal back in, we might be able to. But I know we need a knuckle seal. We'll be buying those from O'Reilly's from now on.
Unless we open the National or this Spicer and see that it's the same way and they've changed it through across the board.
Putting this back together again, they're like we're done, but then I'm thinking I gotta take it all back apart to put the seal in, because this has the air hammered seal on it. I air hammered that seal out. So the more I put on, the more I'm gonna have to take off. But we'll at least get the steering done if I go ahead and put it together. I don't know what to say, it's late, and when do we need to leave, Julie?
Well, by midnight. That gets us home at 2 and a couple hours sleep before the dentist appointment. That's kind of late.
This vacuum seal, it's got me. It's all together. All I gotta do is throw the brakes on. Slap the rotors on, put the calipers on, and we're gone.
And finish the rear diff.
Yeah, but the rear diff's done too. It's all done. I just gotta tighten the bolts one last time and fill it with fluid. So with that said, I mean...
Flip a coin.
You want to?
I guess.
Well, I couldn't take it. We went ahead and put the brakes on, put everything on. We're gonna go drive it. For now, let's spend a whole bunch of money on some 75 140 full synthetic. The front's all done. All we gotta do is jack it up, take it down off jack stands. And now we are at the final thing, which is fill the rear diff. We got the pinion seal done. The diff cover is done. If you see us tomorrow, that means it was a good night. Otherwise, we'll see you in a minute on the side of the highway. All right, guys, Anthony here, Super Service, 256,000 miles. We got Ron's truck here, the front end's all together. And I wanted to check the high pressure system on a cold start here. We're getting ready to take off and see how the alignment is. 0.25 volts in ICP, that is freaking good. That's golden. 15, here you go. Okay, watch the bottom number. We don't want to see 84 on the bottom. And here we go, you ready? Batteries were probably a little down. It's been in here for a minute. Let's back this thing out and let it warm up. I'm gonna see where the steering wheel's at. Oh, we still got ABS light. Let's just go ahead and see if it clears itself. We're about to take off in this thing. Yep, it looks clear. Let's open the door and go. All right, now we will find out the steering wheel. Sometimes I can tell just by driving back and forth, but it is somewhat trying to return to center. I'm on gravel though. It's our first impression of the front end. We just spent all that time redoing it. Wonder how close I got the steering wheel. We'll find out. I mean, damn, really? She's cold though, I'm just kind of babying it. Okay, right there we go. So that's where it's at right now. So I'll pull it in, loosen it. Oh, there you go. ABS just went off all by itself. Yeah, we didn't have to clear it. If you fix the ABS issue, it will clear itself once it senses that the problem is gone. Okay, so we're that much. Is that codes in it right now?
Yeah. I ran the codes. There was a couple.
Steering wonderfully. We might have had the steering wheel a little bit too far to the left. There's no cruise control. Not functional, so it's out of fuel. Dang. Had a hint of power steering whine. This is Ron's truck, remember, from South Carolina. I hope there's some fuel here. It's pretty freaking late. All right, let's see how it handles this turn. You ready? Okay, here we go. Let's cut it and then let go. Let's see where it goes. Oh, I'm still off. That's pretty good. I'm like, oh, hey, but for now, let's go get some fuel. Actually, return it to center. See what this does. Yep, see, I'll hit that curve right now. Bam! That is great. Nothing more. I hate it. Ball joints were too freaking tight, and you would have to physically try to turn it back. And a lot of you guys' trucks, I know, do that right now. And it's freaking annoying. Right there, did you hear that whine? Yeah, it's leaking. We're gonna shut it off right now. Out here, quite a ways away. Let's hope we don't have a hot nose start. Yeah, no big puddles, but definitely leaving its mark. Oh, look at that. Not enough to worry about this 130-mile drive, but enough to worry that I really don't want to live with it. Man, I was like dumbfounded. Look, bam, almost a full tank for 14 gallons. I use the short beds. That screaming clock spring. You're clicking. Did not work on climate control. They always freaking work. Always. It doesn't. We're gonna have to pick on this clock spring really freaking bad. Kind of get to know it. Get my own little list of things that, you know, I don't like. Uh-oh.
I think Ron did say something about his clock spring.
Okay, we're 3/4 of a tank, above 3/4. It's going to be a certain spot where the little indicator thing in the tank has like corrosion on it, and at that point when the fuel gets to that level, it loses connection, so it just drops. So that's where we're at right now. So I would bet here pretty quick it's going to come back and be somewhere, wherever, you know, 3/4, whatever. But yeah, which then we'll test it again. We'll throw some more fuel in it and see if we can't make it go back to it again and just double verify. Okay, set Excel. That's what I'm pushing. We got no communication from the button to the PCM. So I'm pushing all the buttons.
And nothing's happening.
Okay, so we bust the steering wheel off, and I'd like to throw a clock spring at it. At least look at it first. We'll see if there's any broken crap. But probably playing a clock spring, get us some cruise control back.
That would be nice.
You ain't never gonna believe what just happened. We can't even explain it, can we?
No.
I was in a different world. I was thinking about when I was gonna start recording to see if we made it past, and she said, what are you thinking about? And I said, I'm thinking about when I'm gonna record here, and I reached down and grabbed my phone and said, when we a potential death wobble. And the freaking second that death wobble came out of my mouth, it did it. What a drag. Oh, wait. See ya. 2-inch spaces on a short bed, about to be the absolute recipe for disaster. Freaking ghetto city. Can't even celebrate the Super Bowl without people acting up. I'm off. Okay, pulling a little to the left. Okay, let me get back over here. I'm off. Corrected it. Keeps pulling to the left. Okay, I'm correcting it. So we got a little pull to the left and a damn death wobble. I'm off. I'm not touching it. So you know, our little grab a tape measure, and I didn't even get any string out. Didn't do too bad, but still needs touch. Still needs addressed and fixed. But basically, we are just about back to the drawing board right now. I'm looking at us being back to the drawing board. We're not done with chassis yet. Chassis has to come all the way back apart. Something has to happen with them rods. That's the next thing that I want to address. Got to. I mean, it's at a point where you can't trust it. Oh, what are you guys doing? It's world champs right there. It's both of them. Yeah, this stretch of road right here is absolutely, well, you can see me bouncing around. I don't know what to say. I mean, it's still got the damn death wobble. We'll have to test it. If I sit here and gab enough, we might catch it. Honestly, I don't even want it to do it. It already did it once. That's good enough. I don't need to test it anymore, but so I don't need to like speed up and try to make it do it. So I'm not gonna do that. Death wobble is something that's not caught a lot on video. Catch people all the time. They're like, man, I think I got the death wobble. You think you got it, you ain't had it. Take the cab off of this truck, do everything we do, drop the cab back down, be proud as hell of it, and then get 4 miles down the road and the damn thing start death wobbling. That's sour taste just in the making right there. Look at him, he probably got death wobble too, doesn't he? Yep, he said, I ain't going no more, I'm done.
But it didn't go back there. You can feel when the bridge and the pavement kind of got all uneven. And it didn't do it.
There's another spot. That's what sucks, is now I only know one spot where it death wobbles. So take the leveling kit off and go back to that exact spot and see if it does it again. So we didn't death wobble. All right, you didn't catch it. But I have seen death wobble in this truck. We are not done. All right, we made it. This is as much driving that Ron has done in it too since.
You'll get your back.
Look at that. Okay. I don't want to sacrifice the concrete there to figure out where exactly the leaks are. Because honestly, I really don't care. We're going to take every oil seal off of this truck any freaking ways. All I really care about right now, enough oil stays in the engine to keep it running.
We brought some just in case.
That's a wrap. We did it. We came out to this property that has an auction. It's a Monday. And Julie got a little crazy. We got all kinds of crap. I bought a propane furnace for $5 that I don't know if it works, but it's a propane furnace and you might see us messing with it at the shop. Power washer, $2. Inflation's doing pretty good here in the auction area. Oh God, what did she get? A coffee pot?
It's a barn.
I accidentally bought all of these cassette tapes too. These are all ours. Yeah, they're all cassette tapes. Julie just bought a coffee pot, and then in here, we bought both of these suitcases for $1 each. They sold the cassette tapes with this HP all-in-one computer for $1. She gave $1 for this bag. And inside is another laptop. We need to get out of here quick. The things are so cheap, it's just we're winding up with too much crap.
It's not like it's gonna be bad, right?
All right, guys. This trailer with everything in it, Trans Am reefer unit, was bought for $200 with everything in it. It's completely full of Brennies.
I'm not greedy by no means.
We got our final tally, $58, and we filled up the truck, the back, power washer, freaking furnace, oxygen machine, $58. That was a fun day. So we're hanging out at the house right now. I'm about to finish my, well, right now I'm just moving the pavers away so that I can finish the steps on the deck and make it all the way to the ground. But I'm building these steps right here. Basically, it's gonna look like that all the way down. You think I can use my lift gate as a skid steer? And then I'll never have a lift gate again.
About,
Yeah, let's just let it sink in there. Oh, that's it, it stopped.
okay, so it stopped.
Think I can treat it like a skid steer and raise it while it's in reverse?
Ain't nobody in it. Treat it like a damn skid steer here. You might need to go, oh, absolutely. Oh, it's working. You might go get in it, because if it goes up too high, it'll just... Give it some, come on. Yeah. Just a little. Come on. Stop. Okay, I heard it creaking and cracking. Okay, give me some. Keep coming. Yeah, keep going. Okay. All right, we're all the way up. My goodness. That got a big freaking chunk of it, didn't it? Okay, so we got a new addition to the shop. That red shelf right there is heavy as a son of a gun. We did do the lift gate too, and it worked very, very well, actually. But we are taking Ron's truck up now. Might as well use it, working it, kind of using it, bringing the trailer up, bringing some stuff up. The steering does have a little bit of weirdness at full lock. I really want to address the camber caster, the adjustment sleeves on the top ball joints. George at the alignment shop said that he wanted to know what was in it before he could recommend one. And I understand that. So I said, no sweat, we'll be back at it, looking at it. So when we get there, I'll rewire brush the top off and get a good picture of what the heck it is. And then we can take the alignment, because he said it was 0.7 and 0.5 is spec. Okay, 0.3 to 0.5 is spec, and it was 0.7, so it was a little above and supposedly good, but it could handle to be a little bit more, is what he was suggesting. So just a little bit of talk about the alignment. We're gonna put it in the wind and roll up north. And I think now that at least we got a little bit of funkiness on the front end at full lock, and we've got that wheel seal. Okay, so at that point, it kind of goes against what I said. I get it, but we at least have driven it. We've taken it apart. We've addressed it. We've touched it. I kind of know the front end. So now I'm comfy enough to take off the cab and let's go. So we're just going to basically use it as a ride right now, because we're going back from getting the alignment. And now let's get it on. Let's get the seats out, vacuum the cab, and let's go. We're getting real far. Okay, spun around. Down is up. Okay, down is up, and up is nothing. Okay, so generally those climate controls, very, very reliable. So something got twisted on the clock spring. I don't know where to get it from though. Ford would be the best first bet. Let's check that. But I've put some O'Reilly's ones in before too. Once cruise control's off and I find myself doing 60 freaking miles an hour, but the roads are rough. And I just hate freaking driving that damn fast over these bumps. And the front end's got all factory parts on it, but we really need to touch the adjustment sleeves. Ron kind of just wanted the ball joints and the track bar done. So we've got all that. Now maybe, I guess we're just gonna jump right on the cab. You can feel it tug against you if you're just rolling down the highway. The alignment feels good, everything. I mean, it doesn't feel perfect though, but there's your play. Oh, let me make this turn.
Coolant's staying at about 195. Oil is at 199.
Doing 68.
We do have our little trailer on the back with a few things on it. But I remember when we were driving it home, I didn't record anything. It was staying spot on, about 195 on both.
The fuel gauge just came back. So sending unit is at half a tank is where it pretty much comes back. 206 miles empty. Now everything's reading good. It's all happy. These trucks are just so happy at 58 miles an hour. It's like they're just polishing their fingernails, just cruising down the road. They're not even working at all. Try it sometime. Let off on the pedal and let it just sit there and maintain 58 miles an hour. And you can see how hard you're working your truck. If you was absolutely, most definitely wanted to make sure that you was going to make it where you were going. You want to take care of this truck with the utmost ability. Try it at, oh, I'm speeding. Dang, on that damn cruise control.
Okay, Anthony just mentioned that the check engine light was on. You might have seen it over there. Here are our codes. P0401 EGR insufficient. P0460463 water in fuel condition.
All right, we made it. With our new table, we've got some kind of sort of plans for that freaking thing right there. Back at the shop. All right, guys, we left this place an absolute disaster. And we've got to spend who knows how much time. Okay. Because I need to clean this up right now. 11 o'clock at night, we left because the knuckle was messed up and the knuckle seal was messed up. Left everything out, completely freaking destroyed everywhere. We got our work cut out just straightening up the shop from all that crap. I think I'm liking that big old nasty thing.